Hey everybody, Megabyte here. Let's get ready for a vintage PCC race. That's right, Matt Malone put together this hosted series with a throwback to the vintage era of Production Car Challenge. And it just gives me another chance to drive this Mustang FR500S. Looks like Pedro showed up tonight and he beat out my qualifying lap. So second race of this little hosted series, and we're starting second place. Let's grid up and see how it goes. All right, we're about to start the race here at Zandvoort for this Matt Malone hosted series of vintage PCC. Hey, if you're enjoying this video at all, please go down, hit the like button. It gives more people the chance to check out this content. Maybe they'll like it too. We got Pedro next to us. We probably would have out-qualified him if we hadn't botched our second qualifying lap. So we're going to see if we can't get some kind of cheeky overtake done right here off the bat.
Those car is off, time to do your job. Green flag, pit road's open. The next car's the leader, right side. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Dang it. Instead of getting an overtake, we lost a position. Real disadvantage starting on the outside line there on that front straight. Oh my gosh, he slowed down so much for that. I had to go off to not hit him. Lost 2 positions in the opening lap. This is not going to plan. What is going on with my life?
Now should get us to the finish.
Jim was totally wrong about that, by the way. We already have enough fuel to get to the finish. Trying too hard. I don't know if we're going to be able to make these positions up. See if any traffic comes into play. That could be a key element.
Left side. Still there. Clear on the left.
All right, got the pass done.
Got him!
Back in the hunt. Pedro's gonna walk away with this if I don't get on it now, though. "25 minutes and we're already under 20 left to go."
Fastest lap of the session. You're now in third. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 50.502.
Pedro was still a little faster than me that lap, but I had to do the overtake, so. Not the run I wanted through the hairpin there, that's for sure. Man, car's just all over the place on me. Gotta smooth it out. This Carter guy's running a heck of a race. Wipe the windshield off.
Just set the fastest lap of the session. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 50.179.
Pedro's flying. Finally got some warm tires under the car. Now we're going.
Got the fastest lap. Keep to the right. Clear.
Another overtake.
Got him!
See if we can chase down Pedro at all. Riding the slide. Did a 150 flat that last time. Fastest lap I've ever done. Pedro's 1.6 out in front. .5.
You're back in second. The leader is running 50.169.
Pedro's going to be hard to catch. Oh, he got a little loose there. So did I, though. Dang it, we both screwed that up. I followed him right into it, though. Pedro caught a little bit of gravel on the exit of that. I didn't have the greatest exit either, but... Alright, we've got 12 minutes. Just thrashing the tires right now. Okay, we cut the gap down here. That was not clean. And had the lift on exit there. Terrible.
Keep it up. We're in a great spot.
I want to be in a better spot, Jim. Called first place. Some might even call it the best spot. Okay, here comes some traffic. See if this spices anything up. We're within Pedro's draft now, too. But he's getting the draft off the lapped car. The Solstice.
Car on your left. Clear.
Okay, we're back in the game.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Which is plenty. Are we gaining anything down this straight? No. Gained a little through there, though. Not the cleanest exit there.
Left side. Clear.
How are we going to get around him?
Clear. Right side. Clear.
Come on, can we take it to Pedro here?
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Stay on the right. Clear.
We did.
Ha! Got him!
Back to the lead. Well, first time in the lead. We even got a little bit of a gap to Pedro. Amazing. He's all over the track back there. It's like the sun came out, screwed up his setup. If he's even running a setup, I don't know. Might just be running a fixed setup. The setup I've got is tuned from AMS, so
You're in first.
it's made to go for a 40-minute race, so it works pretty well. Carefully refined over a couple seasons of AMS racing.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
Good, we should be getting the white flag this time by. Not my cleanest run through that section, but only lost about a tenth in the gap behind.
One more lap to win.
Already this is going way better than last week's did. Even if I totally screwed it up now, this is going way better than last week's. Wow, Pedro just caught me hard into turn one there. It's gonna have the draft down this little
About 1 lap of
not
fuel
straight.
left.
No.
Now on your left.
No.
Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Keep to the right. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left, left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Unbelievable. I had over a second gap to start that lap, and I frickin' lost it.
Ticket flag, ticket flag. You're going the wrong way. Great job. You did really well. Your car is smoking. There's an incident ahead. They're showing us the black flag. They say you were driving recklessly. They're
Oh,
going to hold
great.
you for a while.
Now I just got disqualified, probably. I can't believe I gave up the win right there. Can't believe
Good
it.
racing, guys. Good racing, everyone. Great racing.
Yeah, good race there, Pedro. I can't believe I gave up that lead at the end, but good job.
That was a big hit.
All right,
Win there, Richard. Congratulations.
let's go back and see what the problem was here. Hold for 127 seconds for reckless driving. Hopefully they don't apply that penalty.
Appreciate that.
Who knows? It probably will. Doesn't really matter. It's a hosted session anyway. All right, off the start here. My car just wasn't
these are becoming, one of my favorite races to do.
wasn't performing, and ended up losing 2 positions in the opening lap. And I thought Pedro was going to walk away with it. It almost seems like he slowed down just to have a race with me, and then came back and kicked my ass like it was nothing. Yeah, sure enough, in the standings, I am demoted to 6th place because I got a black flag for running into the wall there at the end. Basically disqualified. Finished a lap down because of that. Because I ran into the wall and bounced so far backwards down the track that I got a black flag. Yeah, great job, Pedro. I mean, you came back and made me look like a frickin' amateur on that last lap, so nice win, dude. Thought I had you. Yeah, I don't know. You made up over a second gap and passed me on the last lap, so I don't know what to say about that. And it doesn't matter anyway because the results ultimately show that I finished behind all the Volkswagens, because when you hit the wall as hard as I did in turn 1, it bounced my car so far backwards down the track it gave me a 127-second penalty for it. So that's fun. Yeah, neat, huh? It shows me down here. A lap down. Well, I don't know. I was all over the place tonight. My driving's been kind of off, but yeah, great race, Pedro. It was fun. When I overtook you, I thought, wow, he's falling apart. Because then I pulled out a gap too, and I was like, man, he's losing it here. And then yeah, you came back strong. So made it interesting, but I can't believe I couldn't hold on to a second lead on the last lap. Just shows you why you're a 5.7K driver and I am not. Super fun series here though that Matt Malone put together. If you guys haven't had a chance to check it out, make sure you come check it out. back to the recap here. My opening lap, not my strongest lap. Few mistakes, as you saw already, allowed both Matty Gwill and yeah, you closed the gap into turn 1 by half a second, Pedro. I looked at the relative going into turn 1 and I was like, cool, let's just take it easy on this lap and we're good to go. And then, yeah, came out of turn 1 and I was like, what the hell? How did you just take a half a second out of me? So I don't know how you break that hard into turn 1, but good job. And then, yeah, we'll get to the rest of the battle here in a minute. But first, let's look at this move that I pulled off on Matty Gwill. Was closing him down this lap through this whole section, right on his tail, and washed out a little bit there, but was still so close to him that I was like, we got to make something happen here. Otherwise, Pedro's going to get away. We can't have that. So we got a good run on him here. He got, yeah, let's look at that, because he got super loose. His car was all over the place. Through this corner seems to be the trickiest one on the track. The car just wants to get loose there every time. And then I was able to get the spotter activated before we hit the braking point, and I'm pretty sure Matty Gwill just let me have it, but definitely got the pass done into that one. That was a nice pass. And then the next one, similar thing. We were chasing down Carter Cuttinger, newcomer here. I've never raced against Carter before, and realized I had quite a bit of pace on him through this section, which is also later where I was catching Pedro. Thanks for jumping in the chat, by the way, Pedro. Really appreciate it. And yeah, once we got out here, I was like, sweet, we just got to get a good run onto the front straight. We'll get the job done. And sure enough, we're in the draft. Pull out for the pass. I don't think he fought this one very hard, but definitely just gave him plenty of space, braked it into turn 1, and got the job done. And then it was quite a few laps chasing down Pedro here. Started going through some traffic. This is where I closed the gap a lot through this traffic right here. Pedro, I don't know if did the traffic throw you off a little bit? Because this is where I feel like it kind of got me back in the race. Oh, no worries, man. I appreciate you trying. I know you jumped in the chat afterwards. It was a fun time, and I wish you could run AMS with us, man. There's not very many top tier contenders in AMS this season, including me, because I totally screwed up the first race and finished last place. So, yeah, the traffic got you a little worried there, and then I believe we hit some more traffic. Here you went a little defensive, so finally got the run on you through this traffic a little bit. These solstices are so slow. Oh, next season at AMS? Right on, right on. Yeah, these solstices are so slow, and I think it threw off your exit, Pedro, here a little bit out of this final corner. And so you went defensive right away down this front straight, which was, you know, the wise move. You're almost never going to get it done around the outside on turn 1, because you have to get to the apex to get the banking advantage on that corner. So it's not like I could try to stick it around the outside and make it work. But then it looked like you got super wide through here, and I got the outside advantage into this hairpin, which is a huge advantage, because whoever's on the high line through that hairpin just gets a monster run down this straight compared to the other guy. It's weird that the outside line is always the overtake line through that hairpin. But that's the way it is. You use that banking up top, and you can fly through that thing and just slingshot out onto that flat out, not straight section. And then here, a couple laps went by, and I thought I was chilling. I was pulling out the gap on Pedro. I thought everything was great. I thought we were going to just really kill it. And, man, let's watch this comeback, because What lap is this? This is lap 13, which I believe is the final lap. So yeah. How did you get into turn 1 to catch me by a half a second? I mean, I hit the brakes a little bit early and was a little bit cautious with my line, but jeez. Next thing I know, you're back in the hunt here. And I still wasn't that worried, but I was like, man, he made up a half second into that first corner. We gotta get our poop in a group here. Took this nice high wide line to throw it into the hairpin. Can't chill until it's done. That's right. Not with Pedro behind you, you can't. So here, I believe you were back in my draft. Okay, no, it was this lap. This lap. Yeah, you had a much, much better and smoother run into turn 1. Closed the gap right down to a half second. So we actually did 14 laps, huh? Wow. Oh yeah, really getting some slip angle on it through there. Getting a really good run out of the hairpin too. Oh, you had the fuel that tight. What did you run? Like 5.2 gallons? I was running 6.2 gallons. Yeah, 23 liters I think is... Oh, 5.2? I don't know. Maybe it's 6.2, but either way, right here is where I started to get worried. Like, oh man, he's pushing. And I was like loose there. Did not get the best run out of there. And then pushed too deep on this one. Couldn't get it to turn in, started to wash out, and I knew I was screwed. I'm like, he's going to get the inside. And I was like, no, 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 right here. Literally, I was going, no, no, no. And then the fact that we went side by side through this corner of all corners and didn't die. But right there, my spotter said I was clear, like just a second too late. If I had actually known I was clear there, I would have cut back down to the line. And I would have been ahead of you still. But yeah, my spotter misled me there. And that was it. Pedro comes back and takes the win. And then I get an epic black flag that takes me out of the race anyway. It's fine. This is a hosted session. It does not matter one bit. There are no points. There are no I rating. There are no safety rating. And this was an epic crash. I think I even skipped off your hood right here, didn't I, Pedro? Boom! Yeah. Boom! Right across your windshield. Yeah, put all those lines in your hood before you even hit the wall. Look at my car back there flipping down the track. Hood flying through the air, both front tires bouncing down the track. And here comes Matty Gwill to finish the job. Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten so aggravated that I lost that win, but man, I wanted to beat you. Let's go look at the results from this one with the skewed aspect of the fact that I got a massive black flag from bouncing down the track backwards for a half hour. Here's our results, inaccurate as they may be. I got demoted to 12th place with that black flag, which I've actually gotten disqualified from a hosted session race before because I wrecked into the wall and bounced so far backwards down the track. So I kind of should have known better, but oh well, we had a fun race. Pedro had a heck of a comeback there in the last lap, and Matty Gwill and Carter were hanging in there for a little bit. But overall, Zandvoort FR500S, not a terrible combo. If you get a chance, make sure you check it out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.